I am back in the van. Obviously, finally, it's been a minute. I haven't been in the van because work has been busy. I was kind of sick. I'm in the south, so allergies are terrible here. And honestly, to goodness to God, I just don't know what I'm doing. Yesterday, I went to a lumber shop looking for like tongue and groove cladding or even shiplap cladding boards to put on the walls. But they didn't have what I needed, so then I went to Lowe's and I found something I'd maybe like. Then I went to Home Depot on a different side of town and they didn't have anything I wanted. So now I'm going across town again back to Lowe's to get the cladding that looked like it would kind of be okay. I'm a little worried just because it's going to be heavy. Heavier than I want. It's like 1 inch thick. But what are you going to do? What can you do? Okay, that was actually absolutely hectic. I went into Lowe's and I bought 15 8-foot long boards, even though my van length, at least on this wall side, is like 9 feet 2 inches. So I thought in my head that I could have it like patterned every other sort of like the way vinyl is. And then I got back in here and I started looking at it and I was like, well, if my floor is gonna be vinyl patterned and then my walls are gonna be patterned, that's kind of dizzying for such a small space. So I sat here a minute and really just thought about all my decisions that I'm making. Then I decided to go back in. My whole van is like, I don't know, 12, 14 feet long. So I bought these 16-foot boards and I cut them down, or I had the guy at Lowe's cut them down to pretty much almost match both sides of the lengths of both walls, if that makes sense. So after that, I'm gonna go home and I think I'm just gonna lay in the sun, and like, that was enough. I'm gonna lay in the sun and I'm gonna really think through my next decisions. Definitely. So I'm back home, I'm in the van, I got all the wood I was talking about, and honestly when I got home, I just took a nap. Like, that Lowe's outing was so exhausting, I just needed a minute. So now I'm up and I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to put these on the wall. Of course, I'm not sure how to start, where to start, what exactly I want to do. I've never attached cladding pieces before, and I really just want to take time and measure so I don't make too many mistakes that give me headaches later. Honestly, if I just get 2 or 3 boards up, like, I'm satisfied. That's enough of a start for me that I feel like I'll have done something. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, I have this new belt that I got from my very dearest bestest friend Peyton, so thank you, Peyton, because it was the only thing that I've ever wanted, and now I actually feel like a real man and a worker. Shout out Peyton for the belt.
It's such a long way, such a long way from my home. To stay, I'll make you Mexico my home.
This is a little too long, so I'm gonna go cut it, trim it down, hopefully make a template as far as the length goes, and then see what the fuck to do next. Like, actually, what the fuck do I do next?
Alright. And then she said, good enough, just won't make it. There's a hole in the rock from all the steps that you've been pacing. Then he said, good enough, just all in the mind, it's what you want. Gotta be this off this. Your eyes going dark and you cannot hear. I might tie you up, see what you got. Walk that walk, baby, we can walk it out. Oh, oh, oh.
definitely gonna take more patience than I thought. First of all, these are long, and I'm not that strong. My arms aren't that wide. I can't like hold that up and make sure it's level. Second of all, how do I make sure it's level? Third of all, that's it. I just need it to be level-ish. It doesn't need to be perfect, just close, just not completely slanted. So I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I only cut one board. Honestly, nope, that doesn't even make sense. So what I said earlier about being happy getting like 2 or 3 boards up, that was a lie. We have now adjusted our expectations, and I'm just gonna be happy regardless. I'm just gonna measure this whole van and then probably just like mark it up so I know where each board needs to go, and then I may have to call one of my friends over to help me hold it at some point while I actually drill into it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just like measure and mark and measure. Today has been so freaking chaotic. I feel like I was just telling you about how the Lowe's trip was so terrible that it made me take a nap. But I wasn't just telling you that, that was actually 6 hours ago. Now, I'm back in the van because earlier I had to take a break because my camera died, and then after my camera died, I started trying to measure all the spots that the cladding could go onto my studs, and I was debating where to start. Would it be level? Am I strong enough to hold any of this? No, none of those things. So then I thought, okay, start from the ground, go up, because that's gonna be level, right? Makes sense, made sense to me. Well, then I started thinking about how when this curves, that may just be a bad idea. Like, I don't know where in the cladding that's gonna land so that it curves. That doesn't make sense to you because it hardly makes sense to me. Exactly. So that's what I did today. I was thinking about that, and then I realized I need a table saw. So I went all the way out to my dad's house, which is very far away, and I got one, and then I got home, and then I realized I need a kind of wrench so that I can rip some of this wood when it doesn't fit properly. So then I had to go back out to Lowe's and do that. So now I'm gonna use these scrap pieces of wood. I feel like I didn't even show you them. I got kind of clever, honestly. I cut these up to figure out like how many pieces of cladding I'm gonna need along the ceiling or along the wall to the ceiling. So I'm gonna have to play with these, cut them in half, and figure out how to make them move to the curve. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm back. It's 8 o'clock, but I'm just gonna play with these little pieces and hopefully figure out how to make a template tonight so that when I'm back in it tomorrow, I can actually work. Because we didn't work today. Not really. It was a lot of driving. Honestly, I have been to Lowe's or Home Depot 5 times in the last 2 days. And that's just excessive. That's unnecessary. Nobody needs that. Not me. Exactly. Yeah, so, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do that, because it's like time to go to bed. So, welcome back.
So I just want to talk to you about this nutrition tonight.
Oh my god. Dad literally said this wasn't that heavy. He lied. He absolutely lied. That was annoying. That was the most annoying part of the whole day. I need to get these out of the van and laid somewhere flat so they don't bend and bow anymore. It's priority 1. Priority 2 is I never moved this thing that was pissing me off, because it's still pissing me off. Father absolutely lied. That thing is heavy as fuck. I definitely got a splinter inside my pants somehow, and I'm not even really sure how that happens. How on the inside but not the outside? I have a lot of splinters in my pants right now. What? This is not okay. That's weird. Okay. Let's see what happens. I had to buy these because who doesn't have these in their house? Not me. This is why I've been out and about a billion times. Just make a list, buy it all at once. Wow, I may have messed myself up by putting these in.
I fuck up my whole world.
Okay, I think I have the templated pieces done. I just now have to perfect them one last time when I have scrap wood. I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm tired. I at least know what I think the template's gonna look like, at least for this side. But I'm not really sure how I'm gonna drill these little pieces in the metal. They may just have to be like loaded up on glue. God damn. More stud prep then, or something.